This is a Tape Deck podcast. What's a mammal?
That's a good question.
Hello and welcome back to We'll Run For. This is your host, Tom. And with me, as always, are Michael and Diana.
Hello.
Hello.
My question for the day is, mammals don't lay eggs, correct? And that's what makes a mammal a mammal. Is a duck a mammal? Are birds mammals?
First of all, birds don't even exist. I think we all know that.
We all know that.
It's big aviary that's pushing that conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Because you've never seen a bird. How's everybody doing?
Good. A platypus is a mammal, by the way,
Oh.
even though they lay eggs.
Do they lay eggs? I don't know if that's the factor with what makes a
I don't
mammal
think
a
it
mammal.
is. Apparently not, since they
What makes
do.
a
and they
mammal
are.
a mammal is whether or not they lay eggs.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but maybe not. I thought it had
What
something to do with the
makes-
babies.
What makes a manimal a manimal?
Wait,
Have you ever seen that show?
Danimals?
have I been pronouncing mammal wrong all this
Oh,
time?
you guys aren't old enough to know the show Manimal, are you?
Manimal?
Yeah.
It sounds delightful.
Yeah.
It
It's probably
sounds
on you-
weirdly sexual for some reason.
I'm sure it's on YouTube, and I'm sure there was some, like Beauty and the Beast, there was some inappropriate...
You know, what made me think, what was in the Land
Beauty
of
and
the
the
Lost?
Beast, the TV show, not the movie. Yes.
With Linda, what's her face?
Yes.
I just thought about like Land of the Lost, and there's that little like monkey boy. That's what I thought about when I heard Manimal.
Oh, Chaka.
Yeah.
Chaka, yeah. Yeah, Manimal was a guy who turned into animals, and he was, of course, a crime fighter, I believe.
Well,
Because
what else
everybody was
would
a
you
crime
do
fighter.
with that
Yeah.
power?
You had to be a crime fighter.
So there were 8 total episodes. It's from 1983.
Not 8
Yep.
seasons, 8 episodes.
8
Yeah.
episodes.
Yes.
Who was in it? Anyone we'd know?
Simon McCorkindale, Melody Anderson.
Killed his career. Killed his
Oh, there's a
career.
narrator, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Well, when he was an animal, he had to have a narrator. He couldn't speak if he was a panther.
That's true.
Or could he?
Why is this all coming back to me?
I don't know. This all started because Indy is holding on to his little ducky right now, taking a nap, and Tom said it was a platypus. So that's where this conversation
I'm fairly
came
certain
from.
it's a platypus. I
Son
don't want to
of-
get into it.
It obviously looks like a duck. A duck and a platypus look very different.
Except
Well-
for Perry, he could be either.
Oh,
That's
well,
true.
he's a detective. Isn't he a detective? Is he
Yeah.
that one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He is a manimal.
Welcome to our running podcast, where we talk about all things athletic running.
Athletic.
Michael,
Yeah.
do we have any new 5-star reviews?
Oh, yeah. I got to pull those back up. I just had my search up for mammals.
We got
yes.
distracted.
Yeah, we have 2 new reviews, actually.
Wow.
And if you want to go look up another great old show, New Zoo Review was an amazing show from the 70s and 80s as well, if you want to
Like-
look that up.
Zoobilee Zoo?
It's worse. So we have Judy's cruising into retirement. You guys got me through another training run on the surface of the sun, as Diana declares, a.k.a. Florida. Newly retired teacher, getting ready to go on first DVC cruise right when teachers report back to school. I'll start strength training on the cruise. It wasn't a goal, but I guess it should be based on the goal getters. Love you guys. Yes, there is no choice but for it to be a goal. And yes, enjoy retirement. Enjoy it. We have Pam. Love listening to them talk about real life details about training for races. Have known them for years through various running groups, but I feel like I know them more listening to their goals and accomplishments, along with their struggles and successes. Keep keeping it real, and I miss Aaron dearly, as do I every day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pamela. New Zoo Review is from 1973, and if you look
It's
up
amazing.
the pictures,
Oh my god!
the-
Terrifying,
these-
It looks like what's the Huffle?
right?
No. Puff
Witchy
and stuff.
Poo, HR Puff and stuff. Yeah, I used to watch that. Those were all like my childhood because I was born in '73. So
Dear God.
Look at these animals.
Oh
They're
my
so
God.
scary.
I feel
everybody
like
was so high back then that that's all they could come up with.
this is our episode art, by the way.
This is our next running costume. If
New Zoo Review costumes.
God, I wish
How
it was-
many people will get it?
No one.
It's not a Disney property. God, that would be so
No.
good if it was.
No.
They might own it at this point. Who knows?
Or we could be like Ryan Teets and his group that he runs with. They've just decided we're not doing Disney properties anymore. This is fine. I laugh every time.
It's great.
I'm always like, what?
Well, now, in his defense, if you open it up to other IP, the sky's the limit, and that's how we're going to be New Zoo Review.
Okay.
Dibs
They probably
on,
own it.
Dibs on the frog.
The
maybe.
frog is creepy as hell.
I like the owl. She looks like she's got, I don't know.
She's very
Thoughts.
wise.
Yeah. she
Yes,
looks
of
like-
course. She's an
yeah.
owl. She's wise. Yeah.
And then I can't tell what that other thing is.
It's
a
a
cow?
hippo. It's
Oh,
a
a
hippo.
hippo.
You could do the bugaboos.
That sounds
Oh.
problematic. What?
No, it's actually not. Phyllis Diller was in that one.
Phyllis Diller was in a lot of children's
She was in a
media.
lot of
like
stuff.
she was in a lot, like an
Which
alarming
feels
amount
really
of
inappropriate.
children's
yeah.
media.
Do you mean Bugaloos?
Bugaloos, sorry. Not bugaboos, bugaloos.
That's
A bugaboo's from Destiny's Child.
That's true. The
The bug-
bugaloos.
the Bugaloos has a song.
It
and-
does. It's very catchy.
and they all have wings.
Yep. Because they're
And-
bugaloos.
It's from 1970.
That guy does
Yep.
not look like Mark Wahlberg.
They were like a British pop group, essentially. Think of S Club 7 with wings and Phyllis Diller as their fairy manager.
Hang on, go back to that last one. The World of Sid and Marty Krofft.
Of
So
course.
they must have had a series of shows.
Oh, you don't know who Sid and Marty Krofft are?
You should know. Everybody should know.
Oh my God. I went to the 50th anniversary panel at Comic-Con one year.
What?
And David Arquette hosted it. So they did Sigmund the Sea Monster. They did the Bugaloos. They did,
The Space Nuts.
yeah, they did
HR Puffin.
HR Puffin stuff. The ton of them. There's more. Land of the Lost, obviously, which is a huge one. Yeah, tons.
I'll tell you, I've enjoyed our little Wikipedia wormhole we just went down.
Yeah. And I will say, Aaron would have really appreciated that.
Yeah, she would have. What are we running for this week?
Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys, because you guys ran all day yesterday, so I'm sure you guys have thoughts, but I don't know. I felt like I was getting whatever Tom had a couple weeks ago where he had a sore throat and was just kind of feeling run down.
Oh, no.
I think that got me this week. So I worked out kind of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, I just did not feel great. So I was like, I'm just going to take the day off. Yesterday I went paddle boarding. And today I was like, oh, I should really do a long run. And I just still kind of feel off. So I'm going to try and run tomorrow, like 2 or 3 miles and just see how I feel. But I mean, I've got a 12-mile race coming up. I did 8 miles last week. So I'm honestly like in a fine place where I could take a break. So I'm actually letting myself not get run down. I did go to Walgreens this morning and spent $70 on cold medicine because we were out of everything. So
That's how it works.
there's that. Just, I mean, because you just buy like, I just bought boxes of like Sudafed and like Mucinex and stuff just to like have for the house because we didn't have any. So I'm running for my $70 of cold medicine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am continuing to train for the Marine Corps Marathon. We'll talk about it in a minute, but we did Loopy Looper yesterday, and that all felt good. And I'm sure this week we'll bring on some new challenges. as Mal she puts together my workouts a couple weeks in a row. So we'll see what happens, but I feel pretty good. So yeah, I'm running for the Marine Corps Marathon.
Nice. I'm running to explore. When you're listening to this, I'm running to explore Copenhagen. So there you
Yay!
go. That's what I'm running for. Actually, when you're listening to this, I could be on a plane. But if it's after Monday, I'll be running to explore Copenhagen.
Amazing. And do you guys leave tonight, tomorrow?
Monday night.
Monday night. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Me and
Be there Tuesday afternoon
Nice.
or morning, whatever.
Me and Allie Stover were talking about this yesterday, and one of the best things about running is that if it's something you like to do, and you get up early, you can like get out to like explore a place like on foot, and like you have some access to areas that you might not otherwise.
Yep.
So it's really cool if running's your thing to just like do it in a foreign city, because like you'll take different turns and whatever, and it's just you can really get acclimated to an area
For sure.
So that's really cool. So enjoy Copenhagen.
And first light is like 4:20 a.m. while I'm there.
Oh my
There
God.
you go.
And last light is like 10 o'clock.
That's the dream.
Yep.
That's the dream. I love it when it's late.
I can't imagine how horrific it is in wintertime now.
Oh God. I don't know. I love it when it's late. It just like extends the day so much. It's just it's like I'm instantly in a better mood.
It's so much better.
Yeah. My friend Nicole, I always like make fun of her because she I don't know, she works for the government, so she tries to get in like crazy early. So she goes to bed super early, and in the summertime, I'm like, it's literally still light out when you go to bed. It's unbelievable.
I've done that. I do that sometimes. It's happened to me like multiple times in the past 2 weeks.
Where I'm like, you're wasting your daylight.
Before we get to Loopy, so I rode my first official bike ride, signed up for.
Awesome.
Nice.
With Michelle and Matt Frumpa. It was 46 miles, and it was hilly.
Okay.
And it was harder than I expected.
I don't know how. I'm going to be real. I haven't ridden a bike since, I don't know, maybe high school. Like other than the Peloton. Like I don't even know what like 46 miles on a bike feels like.
On your butt, I wasn't terrible, but like because I built up to it, so like it wasn't awful, but it doesn't feel great the next day. I'll say that. I also I learned that I should probably for these types of events keep a GPX file of the map like on my phone on my handlebars. But I did figure out how to follow the path pretty quickly.
Interesting.
This was on roads, though, so there was markers and stuff. Mostly I was just staying with people and just watching them. But there was one point where people started making a turn, and I was like, wait, was I supposed to be looking for something? And I was like, I kind of had to learn as I went along because I had never done a organized bike ride before.
Yeah.
So this wasn't a race or anything. It wasn't timed, but it was like an organized distance event. So I think we all did they called it a half century, but it was like 46.5 miles or whatever it ended up being.
Nice.
But yeah, that was fun. We hung out afterwards, had some beers, and so that was good to do 6 days before Loopy Looper.
I'm sure you felt fresh.
Yeah.
I'm sure you felt real
You're
fresh.
ready to go.
So yeah, that was my tapering for Loopy Looper.
Is that when Matt, did he fall off his bike? What happened to Matt at a race? Didn't something happen to him and they wouldn't let him continue?
No, he finished that one. I know that because I was there.
Something where something happened?
Yeah, no, you know what it was? It was the city to shore ride, actually, because he rode right past the house.
Oh.
And he did have an issue, and then he did have to, they wouldn't let him back on. Yeah. Because of whatever the issue was.
Whatever.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that did happen,
Rule
yes.
they have.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about Loopy Looper?
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't go because I was dog sitting. And I actually, to be fair, I actually thought Loopy Looper was next weekend and I thought I was fine. But,
Well, everybody asked about you.
well, I was here with 2 dogs.
That's what I kept saying.
The weather was amazing this
I
year.
cannot believe
Holy
how
cow.
nice it was for you
What
guys.
a difference does that make?
Unreal. It makes such a difference, right? It's like,
I mean, it was sunny and it was warm, but
not like, yeah.
the humidity, like just the feel of the air was so much better, and there was a pretty consistent breeze throughout. Yeah, that was perfect, honestly.
Like you didn't have to worry about putting sidewalls on the tents to hide from the sun. You didn't have to.
Mm-mm.
It was just nice all day, and
Yeah.
and towards the afternoon, like clouds came in and out, so it'd get cloudy for a bit.
That's nice.
It was like so just right.
Yeah, we really looked out with that. So for those that don't know, Loopy Looper is a looped ultra event put on by the company Endless Endurance. It's at Cooper River Loop Park, or Cooper River Park in New Jersey, just outside of
New Jersey.
Yeah, Pennsauken, just outside of Philly.
Yeah.
Wawas and hoagies as far as the eye can see. It's a looped paved race. There's not that much elevation.
No.
Each loop is about 3.75-ish miles. So the nice thing about this is, if you're going around, if you really need something, you're probably back at your tent, or where you have your stuff by the time you really need something. So you don't have to take a whole bunch with you.
Yeah.
There were several events. There is a 12 and a 24-hour relay that you can sign up for with like a team of 4. There are 12 and 24-hour solo events, so you could do it yourself. And then there is like 100 and what is it, Michael? Like 101 miles or something?
Yeah, whatever it works out to exactly with the 3.75. It's a little over 100. And that is a 30-hour limit.
Yeah. So if anybody's into the ultra world, if they are looking to get into ultras, I would say, and I don't have a ton of experience with this, but it's a really good option. The loop is whatever. The loop is kind of monotonous. I mean, it is pretty, but you're doing almost 4-mile loops just as many times as you can.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, at least it's like long. It's long enough where it takes a while to get monotonous, I'll say.
Yeah.
But I run it all the time, so for me, it doesn't really feel that monotonous because I run it anyway. So,
yeah.
It depends, like if you like loops or not, I guess.
Yeah.
Loops are different. I get it. Some people don't like that. They don't like out and backs, whatever. Same kind of thing. But it just gives you it's a great way to like dip your toe in, which is kind of why Aaron always wanted to kind of get the teams together, is to give people like a taste of the experience of doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a good way. You don't have to do like a ton of miles. You get your team together, you do 12 hours. I think 12 hours is the way to go too with new people, not 24.
Yeah. Tom, did you do the 24 the first year?
I did.
Yeah, because I remember it was, all night. Because, Aaron and I went back and took a nap.
Yeah, because that was right after Dopey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then last year we were signed up for the 24-hour relay.
But.
And then the storms rolled in, and we all, like a lot of people, not so quietly quit. And then we left and went and got chicken and sushi, and then came back and thought about continuing, but we didn't.
But then it started raining again.
Yeah.
That one was rough. I will say the weather kind of killed everybody. And it's a shame because after the rain finally stopped, it was beautiful out all night. Because I came back and stayed last year I came back and was there all night because I stayed with Leah, and it was gorgeous out the whole night after that.
Yeah.
But those storms wrecked everybody. It was so
Well, yeah,
much.
because all of your stuff was
just
like blowing everywhere, and it was
Yeah.
like a mess. So, like, I understand. Like, you're out there,
Yeah.
you're already cranky. It's like late,
It had been like 90 something degrees all
Yeah.
day, and then this massive storm rolled through.
It was so hot last year because I remember like I was literally like in the pool, like texting you guys.
This year was what was it, like 65 at the start, maybe?
Yeah.
And breezy with like low humidity. It was insane. It was so good. Ben Franklin showed up.
So Michael won at auction a
Porcelain, right?
porcelain Ben Franklin statue that we had people taking selfies with. He was kind of our guide throughout the day, and it was very nice. Like I was very happy that Ben was there watching over us.
Watching over us all day.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, because Friday, let's see. So we picked up our bibs on Friday. There's a few people in that we met up with at Kings Road. A couple people we knew, a couple people we didn't know. Erica from On the Runs popped in, which was nice. So we saw her there. Got our bibs, even though Tom and I had some name confusion while we were.
Here's the thing, and I'll just say it. So Chris of Chris and Violet fame is on my relay team, and I'm like, can I get these bibs? And I just start giving names, and then I'm like, and Chris, and they're like, okay, so what's Chris's last
Pete's like,
name?
who? Pete's like, what's his last name?
Pete knew my name. He was
Yeah,
like, hey,
well, he knows who we are. Yeah.
yeah. Pete was like, hey Tom, and I'm like, I'm awesome, but he was like, and what's Chris's last name? And I look at Michael, and I'm like, what's Chris's last name?
I'm like, I don't remember.
I don't. And I'm
We're
like,
we have his Instagram handle.
Well, that's
Does
it. I'm
that
like,
help?
Yeah, that's what we said.
I'm like, Disby? He's like, I don't have that. I'm like, okay, that's not it. I'm like, iCloud.com.
Yeah.
So, like, we had to look up his Instagram and be like, what is his actual name? And then we remembered it was Steven, but that didn't even sound right. I was like, that's not it. That can't be it. Anyways, so we got all of our bibs. And then we went to Kings Road, and Kings Road is always amazing. We met up with Brandy and her husband. Tara was there. Allie Stover was there.
Yeah. Nancy
was there.
Michelle.
Yep. Erica showed up and hung out for a little bit. So that was nice. It was kind of nice to just get together and chat with people before the actual race.
Yep. It's perfect.
And then we went home and passed out at about 9:00.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that was really nice. Actually, to get real sleep the night before a race was a wonderful idea.
Fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ollie was hanging out with me for some of the night. That was nice.
Oh, was he back and forth? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I know he fell asleep with me, but I don't know where he went after that because I was asleep. So.
And then I guess Jack.
Oh boy.
At about 4:45, 5 a.m. starts asking you to wake up because I heard him.
Oh, the yes, yeah, in my face, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's really I love that they do that every day. It's great.
No, it's great.
I can't believe they haven't adjusted with time yet. Like,
to be fair, I'm only home every other week at best. So at this point, I mean, I've been home for a couple weeks here and there. So, yeah, but their schedule is just all over the place.
Yeah.
But somehow they're still on the 5 a.m. schedule themselves.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. And then we so we got up, loaded up the cars, and I think we got there. I know I got to the lake before 6.
Yeah, I got there maybe a few minutes after, a few minutes before, right around it, whatever it was. But it was way more crowded than usual.
It really was. Like, people must have shown up like in the middle of the night or way early to start putting up their canopies because everywhere that we were the last year, that was all full of
Was
people.
packed.
Oh, really? Well, because I've only done it the 1 year, but I feel like didn't we get there at like 5? We got there
Or
really
6.
early, or 6.
We got there around 6 because it was it starts at 7.
Yeah, but I feel like Aaron made us get there
Maybe
super
we went over
early that we like went
maybe,
over and set up the tents and then came
yeah.
back or something to like.
Maybe
call
you're right.
dibs on
Maybe
the
we went
spot.
over. We may have went over earlier. You may be right, and then set up and just came back and relaxed for a bit. Yeah, you might be right on that. Actually, I kind of like where we set up this year anyway a little better. We were on the infield, like before you go through the finish line.
Mm.
So, like, you can stop at the aid station and stop at your tent real quick and then continue on. So I kind of liked where it was. And we didn't feel really crowded in because all the other places were really tight. And over there, like, nobody was there.
Oh, gotcha.
So I actually I didn't mind that spot at all. I thought it was a pretty good spot, actually.
No, I thought that was a good spot. It was, very visible, and it was nice because like you would you actually had the opportunity to cheer for your person as they were coming back around before they go through the finish line or so that was cool. We had probably 5 fairly big canopies set up. All kinds of snacks and drinks, and we had chairs out, and we had music playing the entire day. It was just the whole vibe of the whole thing was really good. And then, like when we were talking, we were like everybody was really getting along and talking to each other, and nobody was like standoffish because it's kind of intimidating being together with people that you sort of know through either a podcast or the internet. But everybody was vibing very well, I thought. It was really cool.
Everything went really smooth. Once we got set up and all, it didn't seem like there was any kind of issues. And I definitely think weather obviously played a role in that because,
Temperatures weren't making people cranky.
there is that.
I thought...
Yeah, Olan showed up too. She was right next to us.
That's right.
So that was awesome. Yeah. And
yeah, Tom said she got some miles. He was like, she was out there killing it.
Yup. Yeah, her and I finished around the same time, and as we were coming around, and I was like, the last 2 miles I walked because I was starting to get a cramp, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. She's like, yep, finishing up too. We were both like the same mileage, so she's like, it was a good day. I was like, yep, it was a good day.
Yeah, I know she was like testing out gear for a longer race that she's about to do. So yeah, each of the relay teams, we had 3 relay teams, 4 people on each team. I think each relay team did 60 total miles. I think everybody got 4 laps in. We did a final lap all together, which was cool. A big shout out to Greg from Rise and Run. Because he really wanted to coordinate all this and get everybody together. And he was like, he made the teams and he was keeping track of everything. And there was this whole long email chain where like people were like making spreadsheets and figuring out who's bringing what. And, it was just everything was good everything about it was good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everything went really smooth with that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah,
there wasn't like anything that anybody needed or was missing, or there was plenty of tables, plenty of tents, all that kind of stuff.
People were door dashing from Wawa or sending people on Wawa runs the entire day. Me and Greg split a sub.
I saw
in the style of Lady and the Tramp.
Lady.
He was Lady, I was the Tramp. Jack from Rise and Run had some flight issues.
Yeah.
Where she was like stuck in an airport for a long time, and she may not have made it, but then she ended up making it. So a little drama at the beginning, but like everything turned out well. I think everybody had a good time. One thing I did learn, and I'll address it here, and I apologize, I don't want to air too much of our dirty laundry, but between Jack from Rise and Run and Allie Stover,
Oh boy.
We are not related, but they don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. One of them doesn't like peanut butter, and one of them doesn't like jelly. And it's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Uh,
I just don't know. I just don't understand.
Just jelly in general. I don't know. When I was growing up, I usually just did peanut butter and not peanut butter.
I just
and
did
jelly.
peanut butter growing up. I didn't really like jelly growing up.
What is this life you all have chosen?
I mean, I'll have. I don't mind it. Like if it's one of those. What are those snackable things? What are they called?
Uncrustables?
Crustables, Uncrustables.
Those are
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, they're fine. Like I'll have one of those at a race or something, but I prefer just peanut butter. I don't really like jelly all that much. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not like my fave.
Yeah, I think it depends on my mood.
Michael, how did your run go?
Everything went very smooth and steady, and it was. So I had a plan going in. I had mixed up some stuff, like some liquid fuel and stuff like that, and it had gels and all that stuff, everything I needed. The drink mix wasn't really working for me after a couple loops, so I just kind of did away with it and switched to regular water and salt sticks or whatever it's called, the salt tabs. But my gels worked fine. So just like every loop, just got a bottle of water at the aid station by the track. Got a bottle of water on the other side. I would drink like half of it and then like dump half of it on myself slowly as we went around, like to stay cool because it was so nice out all day, right?
Yeah.
And with that breeze and all, I would just keep my shirt wet and it was like perfect. Like it would just keep you cool enough like all day. So I made sure I didn't go out too fast, weirdly.
Nice.
Which was my fear because it was so cool out in the morning.
Yeah,
right?
I actually feel like yesterday, I think the biggest risk was people going out too hard because they were probably feeling good and
it was
nice.
so, yeah, when you're talking, it's like it's been around 100 degrees every day and then all of a sudden it's 60, like 3 in the morning.
Yep.
And you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I did try and take advantage of the cool a little bit, but not to like any kind of crazy extent. I mean, I wanted to make sure I got over the 43-mile mark, which would have put me at like whatever the 3.75 works out to after that.
Yeah.
45 or something like that. And then my secondary goal was hoping to get over 50, but I think 50 it's actually 52 something or whatever. About 4 laps before I would have gotten to that point or close to that point, like doing the math, I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. I would have had a push to make it happen, and I was like, I don't really want to push to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy getting. I knew I could get to the 13 loops, which is 48 point whatever 75 or whatever it is. So I was perfectly fine with that. So
You basically did a dopey in a day.
yeah. So I was like good with that, and that allowed me to like. Because I really didn't have any issues with anything. No chafing, no hot spot during the day. Everything I did pre-race stayed. Nothing. Had to fix nothing during the day other than the fuel thing where I just changed from the liquid fuel to water. Feet perfect all day. Any other areas that I lubed up were perfect all day. Never had an issue. Like about 9 hours in, I was like, should I be checking things or things go? Like I was expecting something to go wrong. Mm-hmm. I was like, no, nothing's happening. Yeah.
So weird. Like, can you imagine if we just had a little bit more humidity?
Oh, it would have been 1,000 times worse.
Like, I feel like it just changes the game completely.
Yeah. Well, because like even when I would dump water on myself, right, it would actually dry off because it was low humidity and breezy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas normally you would just be
wet,
drenched the whole time, right? And then like when we finished and I was sitting in the chair, my shirt actually dried off while I was sitting in the chair instead of sitting in the chair and just like blah.
Yeah.
Like
I did notice because we did laundry today. Did you not have to change your shirt
it's
yesterday?
It's so weird. I brought 4 or 5 raw threads with me and I had them in my bag at the camp. I did not change my shirt.
Yeah,
I didn't change anything.
I was like, you came up with like a weird amount of like
Yeah.
no laundry.
I had.
It was so good. It was
Yeah.
unreal. Like how the weather, like the no humidity was, and the breeze was like a game changer for
Yeah.
that race. Like it was insane. I wore the same shirt all day, like
Yeah.
wetting it down, and it would just dry off after each loop, and I would keep it wet to stay cool. But it was like perfect.
Yeah, I had a
Nice.
junk band. I just kept throwing it in my cooler in the ice water, and then I would just put that on. I mean, it was warm.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't 50 degrees.
No,
but,
no, no.
It was
you
a
know.
Like
sunny day. Yeah, like
Yeah, midday I will say it did get when the sun was out the most, because later in the day it did get like half cloudy, half sunny.
mhm.
But midday, it was probably around like noon to 3 or something, it was really sunny. That was like the hardest part, but it wasn't like so hot.
Yeah.
It was still like a breeze in the shade. There's only so much shade, obviously, but you know where there's shade is as you're coming back in. So like everybody looks good coming back in because you've just come off that area of shade
yes,
off of 130.
Yeah.
So everybody's rejuvenated because they've just gone through a quarter mile of really shady pathway.
Now, were there any weddings? Were there kids running after people on scooters?
there was-
Were there parties?
I'm almost positive there was a wedding
There was a wedding. I saw it.
at the end,
I saw pictures. Yeah, I saw pictures happening. There was a dragon boat race,
which
which was much smaller than I thought it was going to be. So that was great.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it
but
was like a
but
regatta.
like I don't know if you noticed, like that little peninsula kind of that you have to walk over a bridge to get to.
Yep.
There looked like a lot of people out there. Like
yeah,
it
but that's
looked-
tiny compared to the regattas they have.
okay.
Because see, when I first talked to Jen about it from Endless Endurance, when I saw her, whatever it was, a while back, it might have been at the 6-day race. She had said regatta. They had told her there was a regatta at the same time. Those regattas they have there, like the college and high school ones,
Yeah.
literally the whole
It was crazy.
side, the whole side of the park that we were on, like from road to road, from 130 all the way over to that other light,
Mm-hmm.
is filled with people.
Yeah, because there was one.
A college one.
Yeah, the weekend of Aaron's service.
Oh, and you went. Oh, yeah. So you saw what it was
So
like. Yeah,
we
because
could
if you
see
look
it by
out
the
over,
hotel,
yeah, because that corner gets filled up. They use that parking lot for staging a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they get crazy. Because so when they said that, I was like, oh god, this could be bad. But then we got there, and it was just it must have just been like a club one or something like that. So it was smaller, and it was all contained out to that island, like you said, that little island out there. So it wasn't bad. They weren't really covering up the pathways or anything like that. There was no like people in the way or anything. I mean, you had random dudes driving around on mini bikes and random stuff like that
Oh,
all
yeah.
over the place. But
There was
as you get at Cooper River Park, but
Nothing like abnormal. Like there's
No,
always
nothing
there was
abnormal,
nothing
but-
like drama. Like
No,
like I feel
no.
like that we've seen.
Frump was like, wait, why does this Wawa have security? I'm like, Matt,
yeah.
what do you think you are? Like,
Matt, his pure little soul. I also did look it up. He got a leg cramp and fell off his bike, and then the cop
Oh, is
wouldn't let
that
him
what-
continue.
is that what happened? Okay. I
Poor
remember there
guy.
was something.
I couldn't
God.
remember exactly what it was, and that's what it was.
Poor Matt. Yeah. Yeah. So it all went really good for me as far as that kind of stuff goes. I want to like when I came in for my next to last lap, I was unsure if I was going to just finish there or do the last one, but I had plenty of time, so I was like, I'm going to do the next one. And I knew you guys were going out for a final lap, but like physically, I couldn't wait because I couldn't have waited like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Or there was no way I was going to
Yeah.
be able to actually physically move for the last lap. Also, like that next to last lap for me was tough emotionally, so I was like, I just need to I need this other lap just for me to clear out everything and be good. So yeah, like physically I could not have stopped for 20 minutes. That would have been a death blow. And emotionally I kind of just needed that last lap to just finish it off. But yeah, I would have liked to do the lap with everybody, but yeah, it just was not something that... Also, I don't think I could have done it at a slower pace or I would have been in a lot of pain too. I needed to
Yeah.
stay exactly what I was doing at that point.
Yeah.
or the wheels would have completely fallen off.
Yep.
That was the choice I had pretty
I'm with
much
ya.
at that moment.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
I'm with you.
we did take our time going around, I'll tell you that. It's such a like there are several points on that loop where you're like, are we there yet? And then there's like another like big arch out to the side and you're like, oh,
Well, because
God.
you think that first big arch out, right? You think you're close to the softball field, right?
Yeah.
But then you think the softball field is close to the bridge, but then there's that other bump out before you get to the bridge. And it like tricks your brain.
And at one point you see the bridge and you're like, I just hit 2 miles. I know it's about 0.7 miles when I get off that bridge.
Mhm.
Where the hell is this other mile going to come in? And then you just start making that left and I don't know. It is a nice loop you can break it up in your head pretty nicely.
definitely.
Like if I do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
section and then there are several like very small downhill kind of like longer things that,
Nothing steep or nothing crazy, but
No.
yeah, there is some areas where you can just like even off when you're 130 when you go over the bridge, you can slowly run downhill to the shade.
Yeah. It's nice. People were like chatty. Like this guy like comes up next to me. He's like, how's it going? I'm like, good. He's like, I'm like, how are you doing? He's like, I'm 45 miles into my 100-miler. It's my
Nice.
girlfriend's first ultra. She's kind of back there. She's having a good time.
Yay.
We're just chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun because last year, when I was getting text updates, they were very different text updates. It was everyone's hot and cranky. Aaron and Dan keep yelling at each other. Marsha's yelling at Aaron to tone it down. We're like the text I was getting last year. And this year I got like, I'm having so much fun. And I think I got that twice. And then when Tom came home last night, I was reading my book. And I was like, how was it? He was like, it was so much fun today.
It's amazing what 15 degrees cooler and what like
I'm telling you.
45% less humidity can do for a person.
It was amazing. Like, and then I'm like remembering the loop different. I'm like, is there a lot more shade here?
It feels like there's more shade, doesn't there?
I'm like, God, where's the sun?
You're like, wow, it is way more shady than I thought.
And it was cloudy yesterday because I went to the pool for a few hours in the afternoon. And I didn't even bring my float because I knew it was going to be for me. It wasn't going to be warm enough to like float in the pool. But I was cold, like when a cloud would go behind, or the sun would go behind the cloud, where I was like, oh, I need the sun to come back out.
I could definitely see that.
So, yeah, you guys got so lucky. But Tom also said that you were not running a tight ship yesterday, and Aaron would have had lots of thoughts about the setup, and that tent's too far away from this tent.
Oh, yeah.
And Tom was
like in the beginning, Greg's like, oh, should we squeeze them all together? I'm like, it's going to be like 80 degrees. I'm like, and no rain. Like, you don't have to worry about jamming them all together. And I'm like, last year we put them all together because it was going to be 100 freaking degrees. And we wanted everything tight. And then we knew there was a chance of rain. And so you wanted everything. I was like, you're not going to be hiding from the sun or anything.
Yep.
It's beautiful out. I'm like, it's like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, and I had my just stand up changing tent that I just put stuff in to hide from the sun. And I know people were able to use it to change in or do whatever they needed to do.
Yeah.
So that worked out good too.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And I saw you guys had like Aaron's photo out, and yeah, it would have been. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mike, because I think I would have been really emotional. So. Yeah,
I mean, the whole week leading up to it, the whole week, I didn't quite realize because I've been having this issue with health insurance that I actually just resolved. What, 20 minutes ago?
Yep.
Nice.
48 minutes ago, I just resolved it. So I'm like, so I thought that was what was like bothering me all week. But then I realized it was just like, so like, yeah, I went and did Springtime 2 weeks after she passed. And that was like kind of cathartic and emotional and all that. I don't know, Springtime's different, right? I don't really have like an emotional attachment to Springtime.
Yeah.
Like there isn't like anything like, yes, it's Run Disney and all that. And it was great to see people like that was good. It was good for that. Like I wanted to do that because not everybody could have come up for the memorial and stuff like that and see all that. This race is very personal, right?
Yep.
Like it's one that like is very personal to the both of us. And then we were married on the track, you know.
Yep.
We ran there so many times. We ran around that park, even before we lived over here, right? Our first Christmas living together, we ran over there.
Yep.
It was like 60 degrees out, and the park was flooded, and we ran through knee-deep water on the one side of the park, as you do.
As one does.
Yeah. So like, there's all kinds of
just memories
stuff
with like
that.
every inch of that space. Yeah.
Yeah, and just the event itself, right? Because for her, that was like her event to bring people together, right? To like, introduce people to something different, right? And I really appreciate it, like Greg taking that over this year.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I could have organized anything like that. Like, there's just absolutely no way. My brain could not have possibly handled that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that much organization at this point in time, particularly.
Yep.
Other than planning travel, I don't have that much organization at this point. Planning travel and running from life's problems is the only thing I have organization for.
Amen, brother.
This time.
No, and I, it's, you kind of, because I guess this is my third year being there. And it's like, and I would tell, Allie Stover, me and her did a couple loops. And like, the reason I know of Haddonfield is because of you guys. And the reason I know of that lake is because of you guys. Right. And, I like this experience. It's a familiar experience now, and just like I said in the beginning, everyone was vibing very well. Like there wasn't an ounce of drama, arguably it's a physically taxing thing to do, but like everyone was supporting each other and just happy that, so-and-so's coming back in, let's cheer. And, it was really cool. And then we would tell stories like, God, we're doing this during the day, but man, if you're at this park after night, you're going to see some wild stuff. Me and Michael would point at this building. We're like, this is where the club music comes from.
Kicks off, yeah.
And like, we're like regaling people with tales of the ludicrous crap we see at this lake after hours. We're like, if we were doing 24 hours, you'd see a completely different side of this lake.
Oh yeah, yeah. About 2 a.m., it's a whole different world.
It's a whole different story. Yeah. So no, it was great. It was really cool, and shout out to Greg for kind of spearheading putting this together.
Yep.
So yeah, and people traveled in. Brandy came in from Houston with her husband.
Yeah, amazing.
Michelle K was there. Nancy popped by. I don't, and Violet and Chris drove
up.
Yeah, but he changed outfits every loop.
Oh, like Aaron.
He had a new Roosevelt's, and the guys on the other side, the guys that were working the water stop on the other side, kept commenting on like you changed again, like it was fun. Like, so everybody has their own kind of like little thing now with the loop. So
I love
Allie
that.
ran in one of at least did one loop in one of Aaron's skirts that I had left.
Almost everybody was wearing a Will Run For hat.
Oh yeah, we had hats. We gave out. Did anybody get socks?
I gave out a lot of socks, a lot of hats,
Good.
A lot of bib boards.
Get rid of it. Don't tell Aaron I didn't sell them online. We gave them out.
That's fine.
Because otherwise they're just going to be sitting in this house forever. So look for some giveaways at whatever race we show up in the future.
I think I have 4 pairs of socks left and 4 hats, and they're in the back of my car.
I still have like a dozen hats left and a dozen pairs of socks left. So, and probably 100 bib boards. So in the future.
God, and I feel like we were definitely trying to give them away at Springtime Surprise, but everybody definitely had them, and they were just taking them to be polite because I think we were deep in grief.
The bib boards?
At that point, we're like, take these boards, and they were like, okay.
I don't use bib boards, so they're no use to me, so I'm like.
No, I don't use them either.
I like them now. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about Loopy. It was just.
It was really
fantastic
great this
event.
year, yeah.
They put on a really good event. I think they made a little bit of an adjustment and moved the food to one side, and They have
Yes.
they have
Yeah.
they have merch. They have like legitimate
Yep.
merch now. Like
Oh, yeah.
I really like how they moved the aid station. So now it's on that little roadway when you come down to the track.
yeah.
It's a lot easier than walking through the grass to be able to go to the table, to the little pavilion where they used to be set up.
Yeah.
The little where we did the wedding.
Yeah.
Having it on that roadway is a lot better. It's just simpler. When you're coming down, you run right to it and you're right at it. You know what I mean?
And there was a ton of stuff there. Their little pizza, quesadillas, and they would advertise, like they had like this whiteboard up and they'd be like, we're going to be making
times on
sandwiches
it, yeah.
at 11, blah, blah, blah
Yep.
here. They had pickle shots and little Cokes, big Cokes, anything. Like, they know what they're doing. Like they run a really good event.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I loved where it was set up because when I came in, every time, just right down the hill, right to the water fill thing, boom, got my water. And where we were set up, it was perfect because you would stop there and then like 30 seconds you were at our tent, if that, 10 seconds you were at our tent.
Yeah.
And I could grab my stuff and go. Because I really didn't stop on our side at all. Like I would grab my stuff and just go. Because on the other side, there's these like stone walls that are like dead in the shade under these like heavy tree cover.
Mm-hmm.
So later in the day when I would take like a 2-minute break every other loop. I would go over, I would sit on one of those walls, I would time it out, take a 2-minute break. It was nice in the shade with the breeze.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just grab my stuff. Like as I came through, I wouldn't even stop, at our stuff other than grabbing what I needed. And then I would do the whatever it was, a little over a mile to get to there. I would do my stop there. There was one guy came by. He's like, "Oh man!" I was like, "Yep, this is where I'm doing my my rest stop at." He's like, "That's a good idea." He's like, "I'm going to do that next time around." it's like it's a lot shadier over here than it is over there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and I'll say definitely a shout out to Marsha and shout out to Violet. Like they were.
Oh yeah.
Because we didn't have that, like nobody was doing 100 milers or 24 hours or something, but like they were like very helpful and like getting stuff and do you need anything and
Yep.
So it's always amazing to have people that can kind of look over, who needs who needs what. Even the porta potties were like that was handled well too. Like
Yep.
I don't know.
And even the ones at the park, like the ones that weren't for the race, were being cleaned that day.
Which is unheard of because that
right.
is a nightmare.
It can be a nightmare. Marsha was amazing. Every time I came around, she knew what I needed or asked what I needed like before I got there. So it was like ready to go.
Yeah.
So it just like made everything just boom, quick for me.
No, that's invaluable. That's definitely a lot of help.
It was like seamless, but yeah, no, it was funny. The porta pots were being cleaned as I was on one loop, and and like people were like waiting in line as they were cleaning it to go in it. I was like, but that was like the regular ones in the parking lots for the park, not the because there was a bunch set up in the parking lot we were in, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, even our group, we brought toilet paper and wet wipes and all kinds of stuff. Like, just we prepared for a much hotter, humid day. And
oh yeah, you gotta.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to, though, right? I mean, because you never know. Like, even though it said one thing, you never know what happens if like a random rain shower goes through.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, like. Changes everything.
Yeah, we were giving away ice at the end.
Yeah.
Like
we had 2 bags. Like, I had bought 2 bags of ice thinking I would need to ice myself down during the day. Like, because even if it gets to the low 80s, you still need to.
Yep.
But the water was enough to keep me cool with the breeze and the shade.
Yeah.
So I felt like I never really needed ice. There were plenty of people using ice, though, but they were really they were running.
Yeah.
They were like, running.
And I think thinking about the other athletes that were there, like people were hauling butt through there.
Yeah.
Like I think the weather definitely lended itself to a lot of people pushing.
Yeah, the distances were much longer this year for the 12-hour than in the past. because I think it was at least 2 laps further than usual.
Mm.
Or it was either, yeah, I think, and it was a lot of people who went over what the previous high was because it's never been below 90 something degrees.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden this year it's just absolutely perfect,
Yeah.
So it was like the right conditions to kind of go for it. And people definitely went for it. They were flying.
Yeah. There was a small army of people trying to convince me to sign up for Bird in Hand.
Oh.
That, I hate to break hearts, but that is the same day as our Charles Street 12 miler.
Oh, is it the same day this year?
It's the same-
Sometimes it
Is
is,
it?
sometimes it's not.
It's that Saturday,
Yeah.
September 6th or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that first weekend.
'Cause I looked it
No,
up.
isn't
Yeah, I looked it up.
no, because isn't Charles Street the 30th?
I don't think I could be always wrong, but I just looked it up and I didn't think it worked.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. You're not emotionally attached. I mean, I think you are. I'm really emotionally attached to the Charles Street 12 miler.
Hmm.
And I've got my pins, so you can't take my pins away from me. My yearly pins.
No, I get
Oh,
it.
your year pins.
Yeah, it's August 30th. It's Labor Day weekend. Labor Day's early
look at
this
that.
year.
You can do both. Look at that.
I can do both.
We could do that. We
Probably
were
fits in
talking.
your training plan.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe doing that 10 miler in Rehoboth that weekend.
Oh.
But we don't have anything now.
Somebody was just asking about Rehoboth. Who was asking about Rehoboth that we were talking to?
We were talking about a lot of races.
Yeah,
Like-
somebody mentioned Rehoboth, and I don't remember who it was. Unless it was a different day.
It was something where somebody needed like a marathon or
Oh.
something.
Michelle and I were talking to Erica.
Okay, yeah.
Or Nancy and I were, I think. And she was talking about doing the Rehoboth marathon.
Does
the
Bert-
one in December.
Does Bird in Hand have... No, Bird in Hand doesn't have a 10K. I would like a fast fall 10K. So if anybody has any ideas for a fast fall... Because did you see the... not to change subjects, but did you see the proof of time for Springtime Surprise is January this year instead of October?
Oh, is it all... Wait, so they moved that one back, and they moved everybody else's way up.
It's crazy. So I submitted a proof of time because I've got a really good one from that race I puked at. But I think I might be able to go slightly faster. So I might try and do something in the fall. But I don't...
There is a... oh, no, there's not. There's only a 10-miler. The Ocean City, New Jersey one, there's a 10-miler, half a 10-miler, and a 5K. There's not a 10K.
Gotcha. I'd love a 10K. So if anyone's got a good
I wasn't
10K
sure if-
for me, send it my way.
I knew there was other distances. I didn't know it was a 10-miler. I didn't know if it was a 10-miler or a 10K. I just double-checked.
Yeah.
It's 10-miler.
And I'm going to try and do Pikes Peak again next year because it's just such a good PR race. But I think I might be able to go a little faster. Especially after I ran that mile with Capil and I nearly died.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tom dusted me on the bridge the one lap.
Ooh.
We're
Dude,
flying by.
we're not here to walk. You didn't see me right when I turned the corner.
No. It's like, choom.
And then that guy Gags was there.
Oh, yeah, Gags was there. Yeah, I was talking to him for a bit.
Just these. So like I'm a guy, but like these are men. Like I'm a guy. It's so demoralizing looking at some of these guys that are like out
Oh
there.
my
They're
God.
like,
He's just a guy.
there's just huge, all muscle, like specimens, like, and they all look like superheroes.
He also ate a Wawa hoagie in the middle of his 100, by the way.
Unbelievable. Wawa should sponsor it.
God, a Wawa hoagie sounds so freaking good.
They used to be. They're just not that good
They don't
anymore.
hit the same way. And we live in stupid Howard County, and there's Wawa, but there's not like good, like there's not many Wawas. Like we don't have a good local Wawa to us. Like we have to drive a little bit. Where I'm used to having like a Wawa like right there.
Yup.
So
Yeah, the hoagies kind of fell off like the last decade and a half. when they started making like 50,000 other things. And
It's
not
too
just the
many
hoagies.
things. They should have just done the hoagies. Like they didn't need to jump on the chicken train with Rofro.
It's too much stuff. Yeah.
It's too much stuff. Or as the lady from Dundalk I used to work with used to say, the farm store.
The farms.
I'd say, what are you talking about?
Wawa Farmers Market.
No, the Royal Farms.
Oh, Royal Farms. There you go. Royal Farms.
I don't know. Do you guys have Royal Farms? Royal Farms is the
There's
big
a
thing here in
couple.
Maryland.
They started trying to bring them in.
They're
but
not
it's
going to
like-
take over Wawa in Jersey,
because
Philly.
just Wawa's too. It's like it just is what it is. You
Yeah.
know? It's, yeah.
Yeah, but their fried chicken is.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. Yeah, I've had it.
So
Yeah.
good.
I stopped for Strippies on the way home.
Did you get cheese fries?
I did. Those were bomb, but like.
Yeah, they have Western fries. With
And then I
nacho cheese
had
sauce.
the absolute driest chicken strips.
Because it was too late. They must have been sitting there for a while. I've never had bad chicken strips. From there.
They were off-putting. I
Not
did.
that's it should be. They should be fresh anytime, but
Yeah. Yeah. So that ruined the entire weekend.
the whole experience.
Ruined everything.
Everything. I take back everything I just said about Loopy Looper because of the dry chicken fingers I got from Royal Farms off of 95.
Not even Ben Franklin could save it.
He was in the back of the car, like.
He's on his nightstand now.
Yeah.
With his powdered face and his pink lips.
He did spend a lot of time in France.
He did. He definitely looks like it in that.
He does,
on
yeah.
that statue.
It's so funny. He was like standing. He was just. I had him on the table the entire day, and like all the runners would just come over and like look at him and be like, "What is this?" Like it's Benjamin.
And I saw you guys had fireball shots, and I thought Brianna had a bunch.
Yes,
Brianna had a bunch.
yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of contraband, but
yeah.
Brianna also took a lot of pictures. So
Yeah,
I'm
she
Thank
did.
God.
I'm excited to see because she had her like professional camera out and she was taking a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did record some audio, Michael.
Yeah.
It's not great, but some of it's fun.
We'll have it on the ground next week. I'll get it together.
Yeah. You guys look at it like a ball. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how good weather will make you feel about a race. It's amazing how it completely changes everything about a race, right?
I feel like we've said that before about certain things where, Shamrock, where you have like one
Yes.
good year and you're like, I'm going to do this every year until
Every
I
year
die.
forever,
And
yeah.
then you do it the next year and it's snowing and you're like, I will never come
Never
back.
do this. But then you only remember the year where it was amazing and you're like, maybe I'll go back.
Yep. Yep. We were saying this year, we're like, oh, is this the year we go back? I don't know.
I don't know. I gotta look what I got
It's
going
just
on. I have
part
no
of
idea.
part of the problem for me with like, especially March, April and May you can get away with a little bit more, but March, that winter training for me is so
Oh, you got all the training stuff. Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Yep.
Like I just hate. Like I like to hibernate in January and February and just do indoor activities. And so
I just don't want to drive there.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I drive. I maybe only drive 1 or 2 days a week at this point.
Yeah.
Like unless I'm going to the airport.
Yeah.
Or if I'm going to ride my bike. Because I go up to a towpath, so I drive up there to go to a towpath. But like I don't really drive places anymore because I like have everything right here. I don't need to drive anywhere.
I think I need to get some races on calendar in general.
Well, I mean, you got MCM, so you got the big one.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be nice to have some catered training runs in there.
Yeah, they are nice, aren't they? When's Marine Corps?
October 26th. So end of October.
Okay.
Yeah. And because we were talking about maybe doing Baltimore, I might sign up and do the Baltimore half, but Mal said you are only allowed to do the 10K.
Because it's the weekend before. So she was like, yeah, don't do more than the 10K if you do that.
What's your last long run weekend?
I'd probably say a week or two before that, right?
Is it Columbus Day weekend?
She giving you 2 days or 2 weeks
It
taper?
might be 2 weeks of taper.
Or is it 3?
I don't know.
Because if it's Columbus Day, there's Hainesport that weekend. They have a 12-hour. It's a 1 mile loop.
Ugh. Oh,
Oh my God.
You never have to carry anything.
That's true.
And they got real bathrooms and hot food.
What's the terrain?
It's paved like
Oh,
yesterday.
it's paved. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a loop. It's around a park. It's got a couple turns and stuff. So it's not like
Got it.
a dead loop or anything.
I will say, for MCM, if anyone is around that Saturday in the Baltimore, D.C. area, that Saturday is our favorite race of the year. One of them, the Barktoberfest 5-miler that we always walk Indy at. So if anyone wants to walk 3 miles the day before in Baltimore, you're welcome to join us
Oh, yeah.
and bring your pups. I mean, it's not close to DC, but it's close enough. It's like 45 minutes.
Yeah, relatively.
So if you've got a car anyway, come up.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Um,
Anything else? Any final thoughts on Loopy Looper?
no.
Mm.
We're making it sound really good. I would definitely suggest it to anybody, but next time we do it, it'll probably be terrible.
Yeah, next year it'll be 100 degrees and thunderstorms again. So
Yeah, probably. But hey, let's take this year for what it was. It was amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It was awesome. Yeah, no, I appreciated everybody coming out. Appreciated Greg organizing it. Just the whole day in general. It was good.
Good
It
times.
was a special day for me, so I appreciated it.
yeah.
Do we want to wrap up with something good?
Sure. No, I can't remember what my something good was.
I'm going to go first.
Oh, okay. God.
Go for it, because I can't remember.
So Friday night after we went to Kings Road, some of us wanted to get food, and we went to Goldburger.
Yep.
And
Is that the place that makes their own bread?
Yes. I had a chicken cheesesteak,
It's
buffalo
stacked.
chicken cheesesteak. So good. Your
Yeah.
your little town has the best food. Like
Their cheesesteaks are really good, I gotta say. Like the chicken one and the regular cheesesteak, and they're like stacked.
They're
like,
stacked.
yeah, like legit. Yeah.
it's one of those things where you get fries and you're like, why did I get fries? I don't need these at all.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah. I
And their
know.
fries are good. Like everything's good. So
Yeah.
um
Their fried pickles are good too. Their pickle chips, they're good too. Yeah.
so yeah, that chicken cheesesteak, it's still the memory is still with me.
Oh.
And I guess if I can take two, I have a porcelain statue of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Not even Albert Einstein.
Ben Franklin. I have a porcelain statue of Ben Franklin that I cherish, and he is my favorite thing in the world. I'm just assuming you spent a small fortune on it, but
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a lot. I think I spent more on gas driving there to pick it up than I did on Ben. But yeah,
so awesome. So thank you for
love
that.
it.
So that's my something good.
Oh God. My something good for the book girlies that listen. I read the new Emily Henry, Great Big Beautiful Life, and I loved it and I couldn't put it down. And people on Goodreads apparently don't like it, and I loved it. So if you trust my opinion more than that of society's, I guess, give it a read. It's really cute. It's less romantic. I mean, there's like romance, but it's kind of more of like a mystery. And where it's set up, in the family is like a Citizen Kane type family, but it's like set up where like it's a reporter interviewing, and it's like revealing all this stuff about this like rich family and the history of the I don't know. I just thought it was different than anything I'd read in a while, so I really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for something and people are telling you not to, give it a chance and see if you like it.
there you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I remember what so my something good, and I've had this for quite a while, is the Tushy bidet add-on for the toilet. It is amazing. It's a game changer in life. I suggest everybody get a bidet.
I feel like once people get on the bidet train, they are like there.
Yeah,
They
you'll
love
never
it.
go back. Like when you travel and there's no bidet, you're like, what are these heathens doing?
Yeah. Animals.
Just animals, yeah. Especially if you have to use a porta pot or something.
Ugh.
which I did not, thankfully, because I live 3 minutes from the park, so I was fine. But other, yeah, but yeah, get that Tushy bidet. Just add it on to your. Goes right under your toilet seat. It's perfect. It's amazing. It's like it'll change your world.
Mm,
You know,
Wow.
it'll change your world.
I love it.
I feel like we need a new sponsor.
Yeah, just be careful with that pressure knob.
Oh,
Bidets.
my word.
That reminds me of a book I was reading last night.
All right, so let's not. This has all been so positive. Let's not.
I'm reading for those that know. I've been reading a lot of Megan Quinn. If you know, you know.
I'm sure Brianna knows.
Oh God.
All right, I'm gonna wrap us up with a Ben Franklin quote. What's the one that I just had? It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Well, by all means.
They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a temporary. Oh, hold on. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety.
Feels weirdly political in this climate.
In bed.
In this climate.
In bed. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you for the reviews. Thank you to all of our friends. Shout out to Rise and Run, On the Runs, our soon-to-be new friend, the Ali G Show.
Yeah, she was there yesterday.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that did Loopy, all the athletes, and hopefully we will see you all sometime soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.